It's me again, the Italian Gamer Joe, and tonight we're doing part 2 of my stream. It's going to be adventure game time, and we are playing Grim Fandango. Buenos dias! So, in the story of the game, we play as Manny Calavera, and he's a Grim Reaper in the underworld. And when he died, he ended up here in this town, and he sells packages to newly dead people. And these packages are travel packages to help them traverse the land of the dead in order to get to the destination they're heading to, which is heaven, hell, purgatory. You could argue that this world of the game is purgatory. We don't really know. But before we start the stream, I'm just going to make sure that I have some housekeeping done, that we're alive. Perfect. Okay. So let's get started. What I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to open up my game. Is this it? Yes, it is. Okay. So anyway, in the game, we are discovering that something's fishy about this game. Something's fishy about the company Manny works for. How does he go from being a top salesman to nothing? And how is Domino taking all his leads? How is this happening? So what we're about to do is we're going to try to figure this out. And let's give this a go. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into the game, and let's just explore a little bit and talk to some of these characters.
So you're not really a secretary?
I'm a spy, Manny.
Well, that's the last time we used that temp agency. Any messages for me?
Yes. Join or die.
But I'm already...
Again!
Eva, you gotta get me out of town. They're gonna sprout me.
You can't leave, Manny. We need access to the DoD computer network if we're ever gonna find out what's going on. And we can't access without a salesman like you. The computer IDs you when you log on.
How does it do that? Fingerprints? I don't have any.
Your teeth, Manny. Haven't you ever noticed your computer scanning your teeth when you log on?
I thought that was just a power search.
We need your teeth, Manny. We can't let you go. Sorry.
Doesn't Cabal wonder where you are?
Don and Domino were both locked up in Don's office with some bigwig from downtown. Some fatty in a fez.
Who is the fat man, I wonder? And how does he fit into this sinister puzzle?
How long have you been a spy?
Salvador recruited me about a year ago. I couldn't resist him. He's just so noble.
What are you working on there?
I'm trying to get this radio working so we can use it in the field, but it looks pretty hopeless. Salvador's right. We need good old-fashioned homing pigeons to communicate with our field agents.
You have field agents?
No, it's just Sal and me right now. But someday, Manny.
So, you won't help me out of here?
Sorry. I'll help you out, but not your teeth. Think it over.
Okay, so we talked to the secretary, Eva, and it turns out that she's also a spy. Let's go ahead and talk to Salvador real quick and see what he has to say. He might give us something to do.
Open that door, Sal. I got places to go.
Does that mean you're ready to join us?
Yeah.
I'm not a joiner. Just pop the hatch and let's part friends.
I'm sorry, but this is war, Manuel, and you are the first draftee.
Okay, I'm in. What do I have to do?
I'm going to build an underground army of souls to fight the injustice I have seen in El Marro. Communication will become vital as the Lost Souls Alliance spreads out. We'll need messengers we can trust.
Do you know something I don't know?
Have you ever wondered why your clients, even your best clients, never seem to qualify for the packages you know they deserve?
Yes. My last client in particular, Meche.
Well, they all did qualify, Manuel. Especially her. But somehow, somebody with access to the files has stolen their just rewards. Their sweet hereafters.
Their tickets on the number 9?
Precisamente, amigo.
What would they do with the tickets?
A ticket on the number 9 is like a leaf of gold, Manuel. Especially to one who has died with a less than perfect record. Someone is profiting here from those that would buy their way into heaven.
But money's not important here. We all just want out.
You want to get out, Manuel. And so do I someday. But for some people, this world is all there is. They have decided to seek pleasure and happiness here in the 8th underworld. And for that, you need money.
You want me to be your messenger?
No, Manuel. Our numbers are small and our agents are too valuable to risk that sort of work. History shows only one messenger to be of use to a cause like ours. Carrier pigeons.
If I grab some pigeons off the roof, will you let me go?
No, I need to raise them from birth, Agent Calavera. I need you to bring me their eggs.
You're keeping me here because you need the eggs?
Why are you still here, Calavera? Go get me an Air Force before it hatches. Now that's all the briefing you need, soldier. Viva la revolución!
Viva la revolución! Okay, so now we have a new mission, and the mission is to go get some bird eggs to help Salvador raise them to become carrier pigeons. How official for a mission? Well, where do we go to find birds like that? On the roof. We can go ahead and climb this tie thing over here. As you can see, the garage is open too, so if we need to sneak our way back in, we can. So let's make our way and climb up. Talk about, like... It's so funny too, because, like, they're already dead, so if they fall, I'm just assuming that they're still alive, but they're just all over the place. We're gonna grab this rope now. We're gonna throw it at the ladder here. Well, that didn't work. Let's see. Come on, Manny, you got this. Alright, well, maybe we need something else to do. Maybe we can figure it out. Let's go to Domino's office. Darn. Let's see. This is so scary. Like, my hands are, like, sweaty from being up this high. In real life, I actually do have I'm actually afraid of heights.
No use for it.
Can we go inside?
No use for it. No use for it.
Well, I know there's no use for it, but can we go inside it?
Dom's office is empty.
Okay, well, we can go to Domino's office now. And now Manny's climbing in. Alright, cool. We snuck in. We're secret agents now in our own office. So let's see. Let's make our way to here. And, let's punch something. You know, like, we're mad. Let's just keep punching. Because, you know, screw that Dom guy. He doesn't deserve this.
Ugh, Domino had this in his mouth.
It's a good thing, though, that we have that, because did you hear what Eva said about computer systems? We can use the computer system with the mouth guard.
Mouths.
But I wonder if we can use it with us, perhaps? Or maybe we can hold on to it for now. We'll figure it out. Is there anything else we can interact with in here?
What the?
I got something.
It looks like a glowing hunk of coral.
A glowing hunk of coral. I swear, some of the items in adventure games are just intense. Well, you know, maybe we can go back outside, because I mean, if we can't really leave the office, because we're technically supposed to be in captivity. Alright, you got this, Manny. You run faster than anyone would in these situations. I forgot we have the balloon cat and the bread, the panes de muertos. Look at that. It's such a...
Congratulations, Domino, on your new
gosh.
job. Hector.
I can't believe that he gave him that. Well, anyway, we're gonna use that with the tie, because think about it this way: we gotta hook it to something in order for it to work. So now that we have it, we can throw it. Perfect. So now that we have what we need.
That's how Domino meant it to be used.
Well, we don't know, but let's go ahead and use it, and we're gonna throw it. Perfect. So now we can make our way up to the roof. Oh my gosh, that is so scary. I gotta give Manny so much credit because my hands are sweating. Alright, let's make our way up. Oh, okay. And then after that, so those are all the birds, which means that... Oh, hey Joe, I was gonna raid you earlier, but you left. Aw, it's okay. Thank you though for being here. I appreciate it. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we need some eggs from these birds in order to Oh, and the birds, if you're not careful, the birds chase you, and then they, like, want to go after you. So we gotta be careful, and what we need to do is we have to use the cat balloon to scare the birds. And give them, like, freak them out a little bit.
Maybe that will scare them. Eventually.
And then, what we also need to do is give the birds something to eat to entice them to come over to the cat. Because it is a balloon, so if we can scare the birds somehow, we'll do that. So here we go. We have bones for hands, so we can, you know, grind up the bread really easily. Perfect. So now if we back up away from the scene, you'll watch as the birds start to eat the bread, and then, and notice how they're bone birds, so something's bound to happen. There you go. All the birds got really scared from the loud noise, which made them fly away.
Yeah, beat it, you lousy little ledge peckers.
Beat it, you lousy little ledge peckers. But anyway, so this is like how this is how adventure games work. Like, it's crazy that this is a solution to the puzzle. That you couldn't just run into the birds to scare them away. You had to, like, get a cat balloon, put it in a bowl, grind some bread for the birds. Like, this is adventure game logic. But I will say that, like, when I was a kid growing up, or when I was, like, younger playing this game, like, I did not know that was a thing. I didn't know that you could, like... Adventure games really teach you to think outside the box.
You must come with me, young ones, for I am the Grim Reaper. I think I should get out of here with these eggs before those vent vultures come back.
Well, now that we have the eggs we need, we can go ahead and make our way back to La Resistance and figure it out. So let's make our way that way, and we'll go talk to Salvador, who needs our help. So let's go ahead and talk to Salvador and give him the eggs he needs. Hopefully he won't just scramble them. I think to do that we have to make our way to the blue sign here.
Agent Calavera.
Agent
and two
Calavera.
guests.
And 2 guests. Perfect. So now we can make our way back inside. And we can give Salvador the eggs that he desperately wants.
Check these babies out.
Excellent, Manuel. With these, I can breed an entire army of winged messengers. Our revolution can spread now across the land, carried on the shimmering wings of justice, thanks to you,
Well,
Agent Calavera.
I myself would also like to spread across the land.
But you can't. We need your dental work here to access the computer. I am sorry, but freedom has its price.
So, I think the next goal here is to figure out a way to leave and convince them that we want to leave and to get access to the computer somehow. So that's our next mission, to figure that out. So what we're going to do is we're going to head back towards the garage. So let's go that way and head towards Gladys's back office. Remember this from the last stream? So we're back in the office again. The cool thing about adventure games, if you've never really played adventure games before, oh hey Josh, is that, you know, adventure games will require you to backtrack a lot and kind of like
Hey, what did they do with Gladys?
Yeah, what did they do with Gladys? But anyway,
It looks like it dispenses something called Philodent.
so adventure games force you to think outside the box a lot, and you'll find yourself constantly having to revisit the same areas because things have changed, characters have changed, puzzles have even changed. So when it comes to adventure games, they're typically very... I mean, I would argue, and this is maybe my personal opinion, but I would argue that adventure games are more complex than other games out there because they really do force you to think outside the box, force you to really think creatively to solve puzzles or to figure things out, especially because the game requires a lot of trial and error. And it's not just this game, there's tons of games out there that do this kind of thing. So let's go ahead and it's called Philodent. So what we can do here is we can use the mouth guard on the Philodent machine.
Philodent. Good for dents, great for dentures.
So we did that because if you think about it, we need like teeth for the machine, for the computer. So if we can fill the machine with
This mouthpiece is full of Philodent.
if we can use it on Manny, he'll bite into it and then that'll save his teeth records for the computer.
Wow, that made a perfect impression of my teeth and left quite a chalky aftertaste too.
So now that we have this new thing, we can give it to Salvador and tell him like, hey, we have the teeth now that you can need. So let's go ahead and leave and, make our way to the petrified forest to go find Meche. Now that we have a copy of Manny's teeth, basically. Well, in this case, yeah, exactly. When I first played this game, that
Agent
took me
Calavera here.
That took me forever to figure that out. I was pixel hunting like crazy. So, you really have to make adventure games your world when you play games like this. And it's so fun, but it's also like really annoying because you have to really understand your environment, really understand what's going on with the characters.
I'm not sure what to make of that. Why don't you show it to my intelligence officer?
Oh, we have to show it to Eva instead.
Manny, this looks like a perfect impression of your teeth. We can use this as a mold to make a fake set of teeth and get into the computer system that way.
Good work, soldier. You are a friend of the revolution, Agent Calavera. And now, let me be of service to you.
You must go to the town of Rubacava, my friend, if you want to find your lost soul. How do you know where she is? I don't, but everyone who wants to get to the Ninth Underworld must cross the Sea of Lament, and therefore must go to Rubacava to get passage on a ship. As long as you get there before she does, you'll find her. But it may be quite a wait. I'll wait as long as it takes. Manuel, are you in love with her?
Love? Love is for the living, Sal. I'm only after her for one reason. She's my ticket out of here.
That was some tunnel. I'm all the way to the edge of the petrified forest.
I will say that as Manny continues through his journey, he eventually does fall in love with Meche, and that changes everything. The game doesn't take place over the course of a sequential period of time, maybe a few days. This game takes place over the course of years, and there are times where Manny actually has to wait for Meche for years before he sees her again or talks to her again. And I think that's what makes this game so emotional and such a crazy game, because you have these characters that are in each other's lives for a certain period of time, and then they're thrown apart and taken away from each other for specific reasons, and then all of a sudden they cross paths again because they were looking for each other, or they were unexpectedly finding each other. And I think the game takes place over the course of multiple years before it actually hits the end. But it's really cool seeing how these characters how they cross paths again, and how they change as people, and how you'll see eventually what happens with Manny over time as he changes through each phase of the game. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna keep walking in this petrified forest and see what we can find.
Not going back there for a while.
Okay, so that was the city. Now we can head towards the petrified forest. Oh my gosh. Well, that's Glottis. That's our mechanic / driver.
Glottis, my friend, why are you crying?
Manny? Oh, Manny! They fired me!
Oh, poor Glottis.
Me too, buddy.
You don't understand, Manny. I was created just to do that job. It's the only thing that makes me happy. It's like they reached into my chest and pulled out my heart and threw it into the woods to...
He literally threw out his heart into the woods.
Glottis, what have you done? Oh, Glottis.
Well, that's not good. He just threw his heart into the forest, and now he's sleeping. I guess that's how demons work.
No. Ooh, ick. Shoot!
So the spider's got a hold of it. I think there's a bone here somewhere we can grab. Let me see if I can pick it up. Oh, there's a bone here. Okay. Yeah, and then like maybe
I guess I could always use a spare.
A spare bone. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the bone to like
Soup's
get rid of
on.
it.
Huh, they don't seem very interested in that bone I put in there.
Okay, let's try it again.
It's stuck in there good.
Maybe we can use the scythe that we have, our retractable scythe. Yeah, Josh, the voice acting is awesome. It just did through the heart. I love these older games. Yeah, these games are really fun. Okay, let's go ahead and maybe try this. Well, we got the heart, but it also...
Oh, poor spiders. No more demon heart to eat.
Manny's sarcasm is hilarious. But yeah, so now we're gonna have to figure out where the heart is again. Maybe we can go find it over here, perhaps. Yeah, it's not here at all. So let's go find it. Let's go find the heart. Oh, it's right in front of Glottis. Let's pick it up. It almost sounds like he's laughing.
It's still beating.
Let's use it on Glottis to get him back to life. It is so disturbing. So disturbing!
Heart. Heart is good. Be good to heart. Don't tear out heart. Heart is good. Strong, beating, good heart. Hey, is that my car?
Well, we got Glottis back, so... Meanwhile, back at the office.
Mr. Lamont, I assure you the missing woman will be found. I will personally track her down myself.
Just like you personally picked her up from the land of the living.
That was my intention, but Agent Calavera somehow got to her first.
We gave you the fastest car, Domino. We gave you all the best clients. You had all the advantages. So how was this Calavera?
I want to give them a hug, the orange demon character. Yeah, Glottis is so cute.
Oh, now, Hector, you can't get too mad at Domino. That wasn't his fault. Oh, I can, Don. You should know I can get too mad. But not at Domino. After all, he wasn't in charge of this operation. At least, not until now. Hector, no! Marigolds. Funny. For some reason, I was expecting tulips. Well, maybe Mr. Calavera, eh, Domino? Why don't you personally go down to the basement and escort him up here? The sooner he's sprouted and we can get back to business, the better.
Wanna go for a ride?
I thought you'd never ask!
So there's a technology in the game of the underworld called sprouting. And sprouting is where they shoot these bullets in you that sprout flowers and all these crazy things. And it basically renders them, like, unable to do anything. So now we have the ability to drive around in our bone wagon. And we're going to make our way to the right. Okay, so... this is going to be a really frustrating puzzle.
What sort of unholy Christmas tree farm is this, Glottis? Glottis?
Manny, check out this wheelbarrow, will you? With a couple of ATV nubby tires on the back and a 2-stroke lawnmower engine, we could make one sweet go-kart.
Okay, so I think that in order for this to work, the pistons need to be... I'm gonna look for a moment. Hey Moonbear, the Final Fantasy stream went well. This ungodly sound you're hearing is a puzzle we're trying to solve. And yeah, I'm not 100% sure how to do this. One of the things about adventure games is that you kind of have to just do trial and error and figure it out yourself.
Ooh, careful, Manny! With the harmonic balancer turned off, those pumps might shake that tree apart. Oh, but... Oh! If we shook the tree down, those pumps would dislodge, and I could make high-lift shocks out of them for the bone wagon! Hold on. I'm going to unbalance that wheel with some of these weights. That'll shake her down for sure.
Yeah, Moonbearer, this is Grim Fandango. It's a very, very popular adventure game. It's like iconic.
Okay, just give me a second to balance these doggies.
Okay, so let's switch the machine on again. Oh, oops. Let's So he's turning the machine on.
Still not enough.
And maybe if I moved them around a little.
So now it's more like synchronous. It's more in cohesion. I'm gonna watch one doing some work here. Right. So, I think what we need to do now is mess around with the machine a little bit and try to like take our time with this puzzle and try to figure it out. We need. I think the left and the right sides need to be synchronized with each other. So if we move Manny a little bit. Okay, we almost got it, but it needs to be in the butt, I think. It's really frustrating. It's so weird too because in games like this, let's see. So the pistons on this pump must be synchronized so the left-hand pair move together in the opposite direction, the right-hand pair also moving together. The wheelbarrow can be used to block the airflow to each piston, allowing you to synchronize everything. Take your time. So we have to make sure the left and the right are synchronized together. And, okay, so left and right are moving together right now. Okay, so the left and right are... We almost got it, I think. This is so frustrating. This is the fun of adventure games. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put this down for a second. Can I talk to Glottis?
Glottis?
Oh, you work all day in this.
Okay, what else can we do?
Barrow of these trees.
Okay.
Is that why the town's called
Huh? Maybe so.
So they're just having a conversation about how the marrow from these trees is being used by the town for something. Let's go ahead and let's go back to the machine and turn it off real quick. Let's see if that does anything.
Hey, while you have that off, let me try moving those weights around some more.
Okay, so Glottis is going to he's going to add more weights to it to see how it goes. While he's doing that, though, I'm going to turn it on.
Just give me a second to balance these doggies.
While he's doing that, though, I'm going to turn it back on again.
Hey, Manny! What are you doing?
outside of the entertainment value? That didn't do what I had hoped.
We're going to go ahead, though, and take a second to leave him alone. If the Millennium Grab, let's send Can we ride in the car yet? We're just gonna let him. Okay, so we can't drive it, but we're just gonna leave Glottis like that because let's see. Can we do anything in this scene right now, or are we kind of stuck here? Okay, so I think we're stuck here. Glottis is circling around, hanging on for dear life. Maybe we can mess around with the system a little bit, though. Yeah, it's really random. He's... let's see. This is so frustrating. Okay. Okay. Oh, hi, odd little ghost. Thank you for raiding me. Alright, so let's see. You know, I find it so interesting that maybe we should let Glottis go and just see, like, if we can get him off. He's probably, like, nauseous right now. Alright, Glottis, you're probably gonna get nauseous from this, like a roller coaster ride.
That was a dirty trick,
Hello, I was stuck
Manny.
around the same part.
It was an
Oh my
accident.
gosh,
I
odd little
bumped the
ghost.
switch with my elbow.
I am struggling
okay.
so hard right now. I have no idea what to do. If you have any advice for me, I will take it. What is... Okay, so we climbed up to the tower while he's tinkering with mechanics, switch the machine on again. Exit the bone wagon and grab the sign that's on the floor. Okay, so... It's just great. I'm still not quite sure how I solved it. It's so funny you say that because that's how I feel right now. I've been trying to figure out how to solve this, and it's like a synchronized approach. Like, you just have to kind of, like, go with the flow and, like, have a little rhythm to it. It's so weird.
Try moving those weights around some more.
All right, Glottis, you go do that. You got this, Glottis. We believe in you. We're totally not going to turn the machine on again. You know, we're totally not going to do that.
Business this time, Calavera.
We promise. Let's turn that on again.
Manny, you promise.
All right, let's see if we can do something about this. Gosh, this is... I gotta say that the puzzles in Grim Fandango rely on a physics approach, and I'm just like... Okay, so when we do this one, 3 of them, the 2 on the top go. Okay, the top 2 are the only ones that go. The wheelbarrow on the first line. Odd little ghost, did you ever move the wheelbarrow though? Oh, I think we got it. We got it, guys. We got it! Yay! Okay, so let's continue. And hey, Glottis got his machine parts.
Manny and
Yay!
Tuna slipped along the ground like rats, but from now on we soar like eagles. Like eagles on pogo sticks.
Glottis is so funny.
What a relief. I was getting concerned that our transportation wasn't ostentatious enough.
Get in, or are you afraid of heights?
We're never afraid. Okay, so now that we did that, let's go to the north, like, west direction. So I think, well, we haven't really explored too much yet, so let's just go check it out and just see what's there. Is there anything we can do here? Let's see. Is there what can we do here? We can go inside.
Manny, what are you doing? Don't you know what's on the other side of that gate?
Yeah, the way out of the forest.
Demon beavers, Manny. They'll make you into a dam.
Relax, Geppetto.
Demon
I'm not made of
beavers.
wood.
But Manny, they don't use wood.
Oh my gosh, it's terrifying. Alright, well, we're definitely not going back that way for a while. At least until we can figure out where to go next, because that's definitely not... Demon beavers. Did you see how many skeletons, or how many bones there were?
Come on, Gladys.
Oh
Let's
my
crash
gosh.
through this gate and drive right over those little monsters.
No way, Manny. Oh, those flaming bone beavers are mean. They bite, they claw, and if one of them wrapped around my drive shaft, I'd be picking flaming hunks of fur out of my U-joint for months. I'm not going down there until you get rid of them.
I'm not going down there till you get rid of them. Alright, well, let's go and check out the other side then and see what else we can find here. it looks like we can go through different sections. Well, wonder what we can do here. Wow, it looks like we just came out from one direction.
Wait a second.
This kind of reminds me of the Monkey Island games, where you'll go through like a door and then you'll appear on the other side, or you'll go in this way and then you end up this way, and you go this way and you end up this, or like, yeah, like see, I wonder if like if this is a puzzle. Oh, you know what? I know what we have to do here. Thanks out, little ghost. I really appreciate the raid and everything. Thank you. For all of you that are here, my name is the Italian Gamer Joe, and I play RPGs and adventure games. You're all welcome to follow me. I like to get silly and act out the lines and stuff, but anyway, thanks out, little ghost, for being here. Hope you have a good night. I'm gonna exit the bone wagon. This area tested you. Alright, so I just realized that there's a signpost here, and we can pick up the signpost and let it be our guide, like a compass, for which way we want to go. So we're gonna go ahead and take this back to the car.
Not right now. Not right now. Not right now. Not here. That's no way to treat the bone wagon.
Do we have to attach it to the bone wagon?
Do that. Not right now.
Oh, okay, I get it. So I think we have to bring it to the signpost. Let's see. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so we're still holding the signpost. So as long as we put it down, I think that's all we have to do. So let's put it somewhere in the middle. Okay, so it was pointing it downwards. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back and grab the bone wagon and see if we can drive in that direction with it. Let's run our way here to Glottis. I love that Glottis like really knows how to have fun with himself. Like he's just vroom vroom. He's just so adorable. I gotta give him credit for having a good time with himself. Alright, so according to this, I think we had to go this way, but I could be crazy. You know what, maybe we're better off just walking our way through this. Let me see. I'm gonna look at the sign real quick and just take a look at it.
Look out!
Well, it's pointing somewhere.
So it's pointing down this way, I think. And we already let's try using it again and see what happens. Is it gonna change its mind on something? Oh, we put it down. Let's put it back. Okay. It's still pointing in that direction. So let's go ahead and... Oh, actually, you know what? This might be a game of hot and cold. So you know what? Let me pick it up real quick. Because I realize now that, like, it's in that general direction, but we don't know for sure. So I put it here. What's it going to say? Okay, so now it's saying to go left. So if we pick it up again... So it's kind of just a game of hot and cold. So we were kind of warm. Let's see if the sign works here. Oh my gosh, now the sign's pointing in the opposite direction. Okay, so the sign wants us to go this way a little more. I wonder if let's just try here and see what happens. Okay, now it's saying to go back the other way. So I wonder if it wants us to go this way and we were just in the wrong spot. Let's go ahead and try it here. Gosh, I feel like I'm stranded. Okay, it wants us to go that way. Let's keep going. Let's keep checking. All right, sign. You got this. What an interesting puzzle. So we're putting the sign on the ground and we're heading off in the direction indicated. So head off in the direction indicated by the sign. When you move a bit further away, plunk the sign down again. So Unless what we have to do is, here's what I'm thinking. We might have to put the sign down, go through the hole, pick up the sign, put it down again, and just do that. Okay, so maybe we could try that and just see if that works. So go through it, and now that we've left, let's try picking up the sign and doing it again. Maybe that's what we have to do. So let's just put it down again and see if it changes. Maybe there's like a consecutive number of like tries we have to do. So now it's saying to go down again, which I believe could be this way. So now that we're here, let's try putting the sign down again and just give it a shot. You know, it's not as creepy when you have Glottis here, just having fun. Alright, Manny, where do we go next? Question is, okay, so the sign seems to be pointing like towards this way a little bit more. So let's see if that works. This is giving me so many Monkey Island vibes. I'm just... Alright. Alright, let's put it down again. Huh. It seems to be going in that same direction, so I wonder if that is the right way, or if I'm just crazy. Let's pick it up again. Okay, so let's put it down again and see what happens. Alright, so now it's just repeating itself. So that gets me thinking to myself. Okay, so maybe we're doing this wrong. Maybe we need to continue. Let's follow the direction the sign was pointing, but let's just put it down and see what happens. Maybe this really is a game of hot and cold. Okay, so now it wants us to go a little bit this way. So let's just go over here and try that.
Not here. That's no way to treat the bone wagon. Not here. That's no way to treat the bone wagon.
Okay, so Manny doesn't like the bone wagon, which is really interesting that the hotspot is like complaining. Let's go ahead and move the bone wagon a little bit so we can, and then we'll just come back here. All right, Glottis. Let's make our way back. All right, Glottis, keep the bone wagon safe for us. We got a puzzle to solve. All right. So the sign is pointing at the direction somewhere here. So my guess is that this really is a game of hot and cold, and we're just trying to continue making our way to wherever the sign's pointing us. So I'm gonna try here and see what happens. Now it's telling us to go the opposite way. This puzzle is driving me crazy! Crazy, I tell you! Okay. Let's see what happens. Can we do this here? Oh my gosh. I literally was just there. This game is making me pull my hair out. Okay, anyway. Let's try this again. Happy thoughts. Oh my gosh. Place the sign down and watch where it spins. Pick it up, then follow the direction of the sign was pointing. Okay, maybe we need to be more like stand out for where we place the sign, because it seems to like not be sure itself. So maybe if I like go to an extreme location like here and put it down, maybe it'll like be a little more consistent. Okay, now it's just telling me to go the opposite direction. Okay, maybe let's just continue going this way. All right, sign. Tell us if it's a sign or not. Okay. This game is really testing my patience. I want to cry. Oh my gosh, again. Whenever I see signposts in real life that have arrows, I'm gonna be like, and they're gonna be like, Joe, why are you shuddering? Grim Fandango, Don't play it. It made me scared of signposts. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna write a letter to the company that made this game and be like... I'm gonna put a sign in the letter and be like, you know, thank you for doing... Oh my gosh. We did it! Oh my gosh, I was not expecting that. I'm so happy we did that. Thank the Lord. Okay, now that we've done that, we can go ahead and maybe get the bone wagon in here. All right, Glottis. Let's make our way and see what happens. Okay, so now that we have, let's go in the garage and see what we find. Now that we have access to it.
Manny, I'm scared of that sign.
This is becoming a game of signs. Like, first we had a spinning sign that drove us insane, and now we have a demon sign that looks like it's gonna kill us or something. Let's take a look at it.
It looks like some sort of warning sign.
Well, if it's as bad as the sign you showed
tear
us.
you apart bone by bone and build with you a human throne. Their buck-toothed king will sit upon what once was you, but now is gone. This key unlocks the gates of hell. Steady traveler, use it well.
Okay, so that gets me thinking that, I'm not exactly sure what we have to do here, but we'll figure it out together. Well, we were able to shake the sign. And
can't pass up an old creepy key.
You know, we got a key from it. Alright, well, thank you, sign. Thank you very much. Alright. Let's go this way. I don't know if we can go with the bone wagon because there's a bunch of rocks in the way, so I think we're gonna have to just walk through ourselves here. I think this is the beaver dam, actually. Yeah. Okay. So that means, we're gonna grab the fire.
I wonder if this thing is rated for rodents.
Let's see if
That's
we can...
not on fire. That's not on fire.
Oh, we have to put it away. Okay. Let's go ahead and walk through. This might be... Okay, yeah. Maybe we can take the bone in front of us before they start chasing us. Okay, run.
I like to save bones for special occasions.
Oh, there's a beaver here. And he's coming. I'm like getting scared now. These beavers look really scary. Let's see. So, I feel bad for all these skeletons out here that are just lost to the... What's over here? Can we put this away for a second? I'm not sure what that is. Go back inside, take a look, and go down. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab the bone that we had, and let's see if we can. Is there any other hotspots here we can use or interact with? Oh, the river.
That doesn't look like the gates of hell to me.
What exactly are we holding again? Let's see.
Ooh, something has sucked the marrow out.
All right. So now the beaver is making his way, and now we can mess with it. Oh my gosh, the thing is terrifying. So... Okay, so I'm a little confused. I think what we're gonna have to do is, we're gonna have to go and get another bone, and then after we get the bone, we're gonna have to throw the bone into the... Well, here, let me actually... Okay, so we're gonna have to grab a bone, pick it up. Oh, no. Hopefully I don't get attacked here. Okay, so now that we got a bone, we're gonna go over here. And we're gonna try this time to throw it in the water. And then while it's in the water, we can try to use our extinguisher. Come on, alright. And then while that's happening, we can use it. Perfect. And just see what happens. Hopefully it'll work. Perfect. Okay. So that's the first one. And now there's 2 other ones we have to defeat after this. So all we have to do is rinse and repeat the same process. Defeat the 2 other beavers that are threatening our way across the bridge without getting killed. They are so terrifying. Okay. I don't know if they see us. Oh my gosh, I'm scared. Alright, run, Manny, run. Okay, let's do this again. Now that we know what to do. Let's throw it in the water again. And then while that's happening, we can go ahead and get our fire extinguisher. Select. And let it rip. Perfect. Okay. Believe in me. Thanks, Moonbear. Alright, so let's continue. I think we have to repeat this one more time. And then we should, if it should be all of the evil, yeah, now there's only one left. And it's the same one that's like watching me and like, alright, come on, we got this. One more beaver, one more horrifying beaver. Okay, so we make our way over here and do the same thing we did last time. Rinse and repeat. Got this, Manny. Get that fire extinguisher. Let's do this. He's like, ugh. Alright, we did it. So we solved another puzzle. Alright. So now that all the beavers are completely gone, I wonder if we can take up another bone. So now we're gonna have to make our way back to the bone wagon, and we're gonna have to see if we can make our way to Glottis. And then let's look over here for a second. I think there's a lock on the door.
There's a big old padlock on this outer gate.
The padlock did mention the beavers, and it also mentioned, I think this is the key.
It's the key to the gates of hell, I seem to recall.
So we can use it on this, and that should open the gate.
This outer gate is huge. I'll need Glottis to open it.
Okay.
Manny, I don't know if I like driving over people.
They can't feel it, they're dead.
What dead? I wouldn't want to drive over you.
That's because you and I, Glottis, are friends.
Aw, Manny.
Aww.
Hello? Miss Colomar! We're here to save you! Hey, lay off the racket. The whole town's asleep. But I want a drag race. When they get a load of my car, we're gonna be the talk of the town.
You're right.
Hello.
We're gonna have to find a good
Not
place to hide that
now.
road show. Speaking of hiding, I wonder if Mitch is here already. I'm gonna go see what I can stir up. Not a bad piece of real estate, actually. It's got potential.
So we're in Rubikava, which is the next in-game like town, and right now Glottis is just having a fun time with himself again. What we're gonna do is we're going to head up the stairs and enter the diner and see what we can find. Maybe Meche is here, maybe she's not, but we'll have to see. Let's make our way to this diner. Such a beautiful diner, by the way. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Let's talk to this janitor over here. Oh, I think that's the guy that we helped in the beginning of the game.
Mr. Flores, I'm ready to take you now. Manny Calavera.
Yeah.
Is that you?
Oh my gosh.
Didn't you used to be taller?
Didn't used to be taller.
I'm here to reclaim that walking stick.
I broke it over the head of some hideous monsters in the forest.
I'm looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
Well, no one's come through town by that name, and you can take it from me. I, too, am looking for someone, so I watch the comings and goings around here very carefully.
That's the interesting thing. Like, the dead here in this game are trying to look for their family members, probably, or friends of theirs from the afterlife. So they're probably just trying to look for people.
Who are you looking for?
Well, if you must
Exactly,
know,
his wife.
it's
There you
about
go.
my wife. I got word that she passed away not long after I, and that she, too, was crossing the land of the dead on foot. It is said that all lost souls come to Rubacava, so I came here to wait for her.
So as you can see, he's looking for his wife, who also passed
You
away.
must love her very much, Celso.
Yes, this is true. Of course, she also has all of my money.
Oh my gosh. Well then.
I'll help you find your wife. What did she look like?
Oh, here, I got this from the DOD and made copies to hand out. Isn't she something?
She must have been beautiful with skin.
Weren't we all?
How do you know your wife hasn't gone ahead of you?
Oh, Manny. If she had arrived here first, surely she would have waited for me.
You don't know that, but we'll see.
So, know a good place to stay in town?
What's your price range?
Somewhere around the high end of nothing.
Then maybe, young man, it's time you started thinking about a job.
And the kind of think about the type of person that Manny is in this game. Like, he's a born businessman. He has the charisma. He has the uniqueness, nerve talent. That was a RuPaul's Drag Race reference. But Manny in this game is very, very like a self-starter. He's very ambitious. So you can just imagine what Manny is capable of in a game like this.
Can you get
Or
me
in
a
a world
job
like
here?
this.
Have any skills?
Sales?
Well, that does qualify you for a certain position, but we only have one mop. I'm sorry, Manuel. I've got to get this place ready to open.
Right. I'll let you know if I see your wife.
She'll be the one asking for her beloved Celso.
Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to make our way outside the restaurant now that we've really explored all this. I love the like architecture of this game. It's so beautiful. I mean, look at the it looks almost like Mayan or something. I think we can explore the fog over here and see what's over here.
Ooh.
Well then. Yeah, it's a very interesting art style for this game. Well, we got saved by someone.
You gotta watch your step around here, stranger. Rubacava ain't the quaint little port town she used to be. Well, hell, looks like there's a new vessel in town. Pardon me whilst I go check her out.
I think he's talking about Gladys's car. So once we do that, let's go talk to the captain. I feel bad for Manny. Like he's been through the ringer.
Well, actually, it's mostly stock with a few mods here and there. So would those be glass packs I'm hearing, or turbos?
It is so adorable to see Gladys geek out with someone over something. Like, I love how Gladys just like has a fun time. He gets like scared and stuff, but he's so innocent, and Gladys just makes me so happy.
There was this one high-pitched whine it was making, really grating noise,
Gladys.
you know? And I searched and searched, but I couldn't find the source of the noise until we pulled in here. Was it the blower? No, it was Manny screaming in the back like a cat tied to a cruise missile. That's a good one.
Hola.
Hey, Manny,
Hola.
Dockmaster Velasco here says he's got a place
Velasco.
we can dry dock the bone wagon for a while. Oh, yeah. We can't leave a beauty like this out in the fog, or her chrome will get pitted. Pitted? Did you hear that, Manny? You folks gonna stay in Rubacava for a spell?
Well, it looks like we don't really have a choice because we're trying to find Mitch.
We're here looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
I'm not too good with names. Did she have any distinguishing marks or a tattoo?
Not that she showed me.
Well, like I said, I'm as good with names as you are with the fog.
Jeez.
I might be here a while. Is there any work in this town?
Well, there's lots of work down at the docks, but it's all union work. And I just don't see you in that union.
Right.
How do you get around here with all the mist?
When you've strolled these docks as long as I have, Pilgrim, you know where you are by the smell of the sea, by the sound of the lonely foghorn, by the icy touch of the cold, salty air.
You got some charisma right there.
Wow! Manny, could I have an eye patch?
Yes, you can, Gladys. Yes, you can.
Can I just ask?
You can have anything you want.
What is under the eye patch? Because I know it's not an eye.
Oh, well, when I was alive, I had an eye patch like this. This one's just for the phantom pain. And that one eye socket used to scream like a banshee when the trade winds blew, so I plugged her.
Hey, Manny, we were in the middle of a conversation here.
Hey, okay.
Oh, man. Glottis is so funny. I love how passionate he gets. All right, let's look for that picture. Oh, look at that. That's the wife.
It's Celso's wife. Actually, I don't think skin would help.
Oh, my gosh. Manny is too funny. All right, let's show him the picture.
Ever seen this woman?
Oh, if this is the woman you're looking for, take my advice. Forget about her. She sailed out of here weeks ago in a cozy portside cabin built for two. And she wasn't
no.
alone.
Feel bad for Celso.
How do you know she sailed out of here? I don't believe it.
It's a tough break, Junior, but you gotta face it. Here, look it up in my port log if you want it in writing. 6 weeks ago on a Tuesday. Ticket for two.
Ticket for
paid in
two.
full.
For two. Oh, man, I feel so bad for
Champagne on the bow
Celso.
myself.
Hey, Manny, we were in the middle of a conversation here.
Hey, okay.
Well,
Look, I know how you feel, son. Once I lost a very special lady myself. I waved to her from the docks as she sailed out of port, and I never saw her again.
What was her name?
The SS La Mancha was her name, but don't make me talk about her, because I just can't do it.
this game definitely has a lot of life lessons to learn about, like, stuff like that when it comes to, like, romance and people crossing paths and waiting for people. And it's crazy to see, like, how many lessons adventure games can give you in life and moving on and stuff like that. Or, there's definitely a lot going on here in terms of story. But yeah, let's go ahead and show Celso so that he's not waiting for his wife to
Celso,
come back.
Your wife sailed out of here 2 months ago with another man.
He's not even listening, or is he? Oh, okay, there we go.
It's all in there.
Oh man, I feel so bad for him.
Manny, is there a greater constant in nature than the treachery of women?
Forget about her, Celso.
Have you forgotten yours? I'm going after her. You take over my job here. This mop at least will never let you down. That compass in the handle will sure come in handy too.
Oh man. Well, Manny got a job now, and he's gonna be in Rubacaba for a while. So I mentioned earlier in the stream that the game takes place over the course of a certain period of time. So this is 1 year from that time, from that event. And like I said, remember the type of person Manny is. He's good in sales. He's charismatic. Look what he did to the diner. He turned it into a casino bar. Like, he turned it into...
Hey, boss.
Yeah.
You gonna come downstairs? I got a customer asking for you.
You know I don't like to mingle with the customers.
Well, you may want to mingle with this one. She sounds like your type.
Well, looks like a quiet night in old Rubacaba.
Gosh, like, I love the music in this game. Like, this song is playing right now is beautiful. Rubacava is a beautiful town too. I mean, as you start to in the next part of my stream, we're going to be exploring more of Rubacava and more of what's going on here. But as you can see, Manny ended up staying in Rubacava because he's trying to find Mitch. He's trying to find this woman, and no, Moonbear. This was originally for PC. I don't know if it had a PlayStation 1 port, to be honest, but the game is available on all consoles now. It's on PC, Switch, PS4. It's on everything. And this game was the original game. I forget. I think it was LucasArts, perhaps, and then it got remastered from Double Fine. And Double Fine makes a ton of adventure games. But you can basically play this game on any system. It's available on anything. But yeah, so just to recap, like what's been going on here. we found out that we are in a resistance against called the Legions of Lost Souls, and we're trying to figure out like what's going on with people that are dying and not getting the death packages they deserve, the tickets to the number 9 train or the sports car or whatever. There seems to be some kind of like corruption going on where people are getting cheated out of their paths to going on and moving on to the afterlife, heaven, hell, whatever, wherever they're going. And Manny met Meche, who also was one of those people that got cheated, and she ended up going on by herself in the forest. We have no idea what happened to Meche. Manny finds himself in Rubikava now, and he's spent a year of his undeadly life living in Rubikava, rebuilding the diner into this casino and bar and beautiful place, and trying to make a life for himself, but at the same time also trying to find Meche, also keeping an eye for her, because he's trying, he's waiting for her, and it's interesting to see like his kind of he's interested. It's crazy to see like how he's going about all this, and if you think about it from this way, like Meche and Manny crossed paths 1 year ago, and on this fateful night they will cross paths again. And this game takes place over the course of multiple years, so it might be a whole other year before they cross paths again, and it's pretty crazy. It definitely teaches a lot of lessons about life and the unexpected parts of life, and this game definitely, this is why I love adventure games. Like, there's always so much to explore here, tons of story going on. But anyway, I hit the 1 hour mark for my stream. For those of you that are here, the 6 viewers that are here, thank you so much for being here and watching me play Grim Fandango. I'm the Italian Gamer Joe, and I stream every night. I stream Final Fantasy and for the first stream, and then I stream at Grim Fandango. You are more than welcome all to follow my channel and check out my content. You can also find me on social media at Italian Gamer Joe, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. If you miss any of my streams after the 60-day period, you can watch all of my streams on YouTube if you follow my content and my channel as well, so you're all more than welcome to check that out. Every Friday, I have an Italian Gamer Joe podcast where I talk about video game news of the week, as well as what I'm playing. I also review games. If you join my Discord community, you can also answer my question of the week, and you can hear your own content on my show where I read questions of the week. For example, this week's question is, if you could take a vacation in any game you would like, where would you take a vacation in? Judging by the way Rubikava looks, I might be here, but we'll see. But yeah, so you're all more than welcome to follow my content. I'm the Italian Gamer Joe. I'll be here tomorrow night at around the same time, 7 p.m. Central Time. I'll be streaming Final Fantasy, and then right after, I will be streaming Grim Fandango again. Once again, thank you everybody for who showed up here on the stream. I hope you all have a good night. Buonanotte, everybody. I'm going to do the Italian kisses. You're all Italian tonight. Buonanotte, everybody. Hope you all have a good evening. I'll be here tomorrow. I'm here every day. See you guys next time.